Hey guys, Serene here. A bit weird. Oh, hello. Hello. What? This is Olive. She's an attention hog. She needs it. But happy Halloween, everyone. Like always, I'm doing Halloween live stream with the help of my two dogs, apparently. There's Lorelai and Olive. Olive, say hi. Or not, just stare. But yeah, okay. So, sorry, I'm kind of out of it. I just got off work. I had an 8-hour shift today, so that was fun. Lots of fun. I can't stop saying I don't know why. Come here, little one. Come towards the screen. Come here. I'm gonna try and get her so y'all can see the front view of her. What's with that? Come on. Come on. Well, you can sort of see her face. Okay. Hi, little one. Oh, are you jealous too? Okay, apparently the bigger one is jealous, and okay, they're gonna fight on the live stream. But okay, so about a month, 2 months ago, probably more than that, I posted my new story, Tale Told Twice. So I'm very excited that y'all are really liking that. I know I've had a lot of writer's block lately. Can you be quiet? Weird. They don't know the definition of quiet. Girls. I'm gonna kick y'all out of the live stream. Okay, so back to Tale Told Twice. So I am really glad that y'all are liking that story. I had writer's block for 2 years, so y'all were all just like, did she die? What happened? Is she gonna finish her stories? So right now, I'm just trying to finish A Tale Told Twice because that one is actually supposed to be one of the beginning books of all my series. So I want to get that one finished before I go to A Fire Within. As y'all may have noticed, I did delete A Man with Dragon Wings because that one was going to be too similar to this one. So I decided to go ahead and delete A Man with Dragon Wings and turn it into A Tale Told Twice. Oh, hi Paradox. So, A Tale Told Twice, if some of y'all haven't read it, can you two please stop fighting over here? Or not? Or just come onto the couch and fight? Yeah. It's not like I'm doing anything. So, okay. Well, excuse me for interrupting your fight, Lorelai. Quit it. Quit it. Okay. So, A Tale Told Twice is basically about Council, my OC's dad. So Council is this dragon hybrid species, and this talks about the war between him and his brother before the war of the dragons and the keys. You'll see where this all goes. Can I please talk about my book? She doesn't want to let me talk. Okay, so all my stories are going to be connected somehow. I've been working on that plot for quite some time now, and I've run it by one of my other friends, and she got really worried because that meant the evil author was coming out, because there's a lot of death that's supposed to be going on here in the next couple of chapters, and it's going to be very sad, because as you know, I already killed off someone, and there's going to be more death, and I bet y'all can guess who. But if y'all caught it, I did leave a little hint at Serene being created in A Tale Told Twice, and I think it was chapter 10. Yeah, chapter 10, where Darkman and Council are in Council's little laboratory, and Darkman finds the keys mark. So I kind of wanted to give out a little spoiler or hint at Serene actually being made, because I mean, obviously, if y'all have read the Is This the End series or Council's Creation, which Council's Creation is kind of gonna be destroyed after all of this. I mean, I'm just gonna take it down. I'm not gonna have that one up on Wattpad much longer. But y'all can obviously tell that Council created Serene, obviously. But so this one's based on the war between Council and Darkmint. And Darkmint is Council's older brother, who Council looked up to as a child. And Darkmint kind of turns out to be this really evil person who wants to rule over the Forgotten Dimension. If y'all haven't figured that out, that's where they live, is the Forgotten Dimension. It's one of my books in my Is This the End series, and it's kind of funny because I'm making everything interconnect. Y'all are going to get to see everything, because eventually, well, I'm going to give you a little spoiler. Y'all are going to get to see the creation of the Dimension of Keys. So that's going to be very fun. Thus, why it's being called A Tale Told Twice. You will kind of see why here in the next couple chapters, because it's really, really, really fun to write this story, because I've seen a lot of y'all freak out over death or how is this going to work with your other books, but it's going to be very, very fun to watch y'all freak out, because I have some things coming up that are planned for this. And planned for my very last book at the end of Is This the End series. I know I haven't finished my newest book in that one, which came out about, let's say, a year or two ago. Honestly, do tell what paradox. I'm trying to tell everything, but do tell on what exactly. So the Is This the End series didn't exactly go as I planned. I know that one was kind of all over the place, because I was writing that one back when I was in high school, and obviously I'm out of high school now. If y'all didn't realize that, I've been out for about 2 years now, and I never have gone back and fixed all the errors in those books, but what I had tried to do, I don't know why I tried to do this. I kept going with the series. I made the Is This the End Part 1. Then it was, I think Life or Death, or one of the other ones. Because there was the spin-off series with the same characters, and then there was a spin-off of the spin-off series, which that one kind of went downhill really fast, and I kept skipping around, not wanting to finishing books and everything, because I wanted to get to a new plot. So the whole third one's going to go away, and what I'm going to do is This the End's going to get one last book. That one is going to bring back a villain that y'all have already met, but don't know too much about. The main villain in my last book in the Is This the End series is going to be Mystic, the Key of Mystery. If y'all haven't read one of the newest chapters, I think it was chapter 9, that was her point of view. Mystic is a villain, and it's going to be really, really good, because, well, I can't give too many spoilers. I can't say what's going to happen in this book, because I'm not finished. I am currently in the process of writing chapter 11 and 12. I do not know when they will be finished, because these chapters are being written while I'm at work, because sometimes I have free time and I'm allowed to be on Word document. So I'm writing them there, and when I get home or whenever I'm at lunch at work, I'll post a chapter for y'all. So I'm still working on 11 and 12, and as y'all can see, I'm posting them two chapters at a time. I know some of them have been longer than others. May I remind you, this is technically a short story, just with short chapters. But oh, I lost my train of thought for a sec. I will be posting them 2 chapters at a time. This one is probably going to have 15, 20 chapters before it's done. There's a lot more plot to cover. I'm not finished coming up with the entire plot for it. So My bet is if I keep a steady pace at it, it'll probably be done January, February. I don't know. It just depends on how much time I have on my hands. I know I'll have a 4-day weekend coming up for Thanksgiving break, so that'll give me quite a bit of time to work on that. Trying to think. Any questions? Because I'm trying to think what else I needed to cover on that series. Well, while y'all are coming up with questions, I'm going to go on to my YouTube channel. So, my YouTube channel I use for Nightcore. I have not been posting as many videos, mainly because of work. I would love to have song suggestions from you guys, because I'm finding it difficult to will Paradox be featured. In the last book, I'm still debating, because, like I said, there's going to be a lot of death to come. So, yeah. Well, Paradox is already in the... Paradox came into the 3rd series, and that's all going away, so I'm not quite sure Paradox is going to be in it just yet. I'm still working out the plot details. All I know is who's dying in that book and who the villain is. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the plot just yet. So, yeah, that's going to be funny. But, I'm thinking. They're fighting over behind the couch. Girls! They stop for like 2 seconds. And what happens to Zone? Oh, that's a surprise. I can't answer any questions about Zone. That is going to be a surprise. Sorry. The puppers. But, no. Sorry, no spoilers on any of the characters in this book yet. I can't do that. Because where would be the fun in that, honestly? I want to keep you all guessing. I don't want to give away too many spoilers for this book. Because I'm very proud of A Tale Told Twice. Oh my gosh, it's cold in here. Okay, are y'all done fighting over there? Or no? They're not done fighting. Sorry, I've been up since like 5, so it's an amazing book. Aw, thanks. Let me see. Excited for my surprise. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Would y'all want a sneak peek of chapter 11 for A Tale Told Twice? Because if so, I can definitely do that. Let me get it pulled up. Let's see. I'll need to go log into it. Oh, wait. I forgot I had Word on my computer and I could just log into mine. Yes. Okay, let me pull it up and I will give y'all a sneak peek. I'm in the wrong Microsoft account. It would help if I was in the correct one. Okay, now I can sign in. Because it's all on my Microsoft, so I don't have it like memorized already. Okay, let's see if it'll come up. And they have to text me a code. Sorry, I should have done this before the live stream. Okay, let's see. There's A Tale Told Twice. This is gonna be fun. If it'll load. There it goes. Okay. It's fully load. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay, so on Word document at work, it's like 22 pages. So it's a lot. Okay. I need to zoom in. Okay. Chapter 11. Council's point of view. This is gonna be fun. Lots of fun. Okay. I'm only gonna read the first 2 chapters because I was working on it like earlier today, and I don't want to give away anything. So I'm gonna only read like the first 2 paragraphs, and they're not very big, so I'm warning you. Lightning flashed as I stood before my older brother, ready to fight. His black, scaly claws replaced what once were his hands. Darkmet would fight with everything he had, intending to tear me to shreds in the process, and I was prepared to do the same. Aw, has the little bat still not grown into his claws yet? Such a shame, he grinned, before swiping his razor-sharp claws at me, hoping to draw some form of blood. I quickly dodged his attack, sharpening my tail into a weapon of my own, like I did when facing off with Ender. Ooh, but it looks like you have gained a new ability since the last time we saw each other. No matter, it will still not be enough to stop me if you don't know how to properly use your own tail. That's the first 2 paragraphs. So that's all I'll get. I know it's not much, but that's all I'll get. It's very short. I know. What do you think of Dragon Zone? I think it's very interesting. I like it. Something different for our roleplay. So yeah, okay. I would read more, but I don't want to spoil anything else. It's going to be very good. Writing battle scenes has never been my strong suit of writing because I don't want to mess it up. I want the battle scene to be perfect. So it might take a little bit longer to write out this battle scene because I want this one to have more detail than Ender's did. Because Ender, she didn't exactly get a chance to fully fight, and that's what I was wanting to do with her. Because if y'all have read the first couple of chapters of Fire Within, that book is about her. If y'all didn't catch my little hint at the end of her death, how she said she was going to come back and be known as Flame. Well, Flame is actually the demon that possesses Serene in The Fire Within. So Flame does come back, and it's pretty fun. So yeah, but that book is not finished as well, so we haven't seen much of Flame just yet. Well, hello, are you struggling? Olive, come here. Come here. Hey, yo. Oh, they both came to me. Speaking of, she hasn't made an appearance for quite a while. I know she hasn't. I have my reasons. But, okay. So, I'm trying to explain how I came up with Flame now. Okay, let me just... Okay, this is going to be difficult. Okay, so something some of y'all don't know about me is all my plots, and this is going to sound so weird, all my plots and my characters are either based off people in my life or are based off my dreams that I have. And it's really funny when they're based off my dreams. Council was actually my first character I ever created. You would think it would be Serene, but it was actually Council. So, Council, I don't know why this, but I realized this when I was looking back at my books a couple months, maybe a year ago. Council was based off this imaginary friend that I had whenever I was in kindergarten. I had a dream that a man came up to me and gave me superpowers. So it was kind of funny, but Council kind of just stuck with me. And he would make appearances in my stories I wrote before I ever came to Wattpad or anywhere else I put my stories. So Council is really special to me. Sometimes he's more special to me than Serene, honestly. But I wanted to give him a book of his own since we haven't really seen much of him in my other books, and he's actually grown on quite a few people in my role play. So I wanted to do a special book for him. So y'all could just see what his past was like, because I've explained it to quite a few people in the role play. I was just like, I need to make counsel and give him a book of his own. So this book is just based off of his past and his teen years, what he had to go through before he created Serene. And I have a perfect way of ending this book, and I'm very excited for it because all y'all are gonna, if y'all are fangirls or fanboys, it's gonna be very funny, very cute, because I don't want to spoil it though. I would love to spoil. I know, okay. I'm getting very distracted by the dogs. I've never had my live stream on with my dogs, so it's kind of fun seeing them fight each other. What the? So I looked up, and Olive had jumped onto the fireplace, like onto the actual brick wall of the fireplace. That is definitely a first. I mean, I know she could jump up onto my mom's bed, which is a lot higher, but that's definitely a first for her to just jump onto the fireplace like a cat. Are you secretly a cat, Olive? Yes. Olive isn't even a year old, so. Right. She's part Yorkie, part Shih Tzu, and she's very sweet. But she also loves to bite. Don't you? So yeah. Any other questions? There's only one of y'all watching right now, so it's kind of funny. Everyone else is like either at school or at work, and it's Halloween. Halloween is usually when I'm most evil, so I've been doing a lot of plotting. Lots and lots of plotting for my books. It's always fun. And I am extremely tired. I wake up 5:30 Monday through Friday for work, and I work till 3. So lots of fun though. I love my job. I work full time, so yeah. That's why I don't really have enough time anymore. So yeah. Ooh, and the role play. Our role play's fun. I like it. Okay. So y'all want to hear a funny story about one of my friends from work? So she has AirPods like I do. I don't know why I got them. Well, actually, yes, I do know why I got them. I got them to use them at work, and the day I took them into work, because I've seen my coworkers up there having one earbud or AirPod in and working. Because I mean, in where I work at a hospital. You're not face to face with the patients. You're still answering phones and doing other stuff, but you're not face to face with an actual patient. So I was just like, okay, so if everyone else is doing it in certain areas of where I work, then why can't I? And my team lead goes and tells me that I can't have it in. And what I found really funny was an Apple Watch isn't a distraction, but AirPods are. We can listen to the music on our computer, but not with one headphone. So, yeah. But anyway, my other friend who has AirPods just like me, she why are you licking my foot? She accidentally dropped her AirPod on the ground outside, and it got run over. So she had to buy a new one. And that kind of sucked because it was like half the price of the originals, and they are not cheap. They're not. I kind of regretted getting them with just one paycheck. I think I should have waited and saved because that kind of put me back a little. What are you doing? She is so strange. Say hi to the camera. No, I said say hi to the camera. Look at the camera. Yuck. You can be sweet. Yeah. Don't you dare bite me. Don't you dare bite me. She will bite me. She does it plenty of times. And then you got Lorelai chilling. Lorelai. Let me see more. Okay. I have a lot of. Well, I don't know. I don't even know how many art requests I have anymore. I've been working on chibi characters, and because of my work schedule, I just can't draw as much anymore. So I'm wanting to get back into my art. I'll probably do more of that throughout Thanksgiving. So it might be a while before everyone sees some more art from me. So yeah, lots of fun. I'm trying to think. So right now I am rewatching Death Note just because it's one of my favorite animes and it's very evil. I like it. So, okay. Do you want to take over the live stream? No? Don't you dare climb on the table. There is nothing for you. She'll climb on the coffee table. And it's kind of funny because my mom caught her up there one day. Tokyo Ghoul. I have seen Tokyo Ghoul. There's a new season of it out, but I haven't watched that yet. There's also a new season of Attack on Titan that I have not watched either. I've sort of been watching the new season of Fairy Tail. I need to get caught up again. Last I watched was episode 3. And then I've also been watching Goblin Slayer. If y'all have not watched that, I would highly recommend it. It's very good. But if y'all aren't okay with death or other things, there's no sex in it, I promise, but it's not kid appropriate anime. Then again, when is anime appropriate for kids? But it's gotten a lot of bad reviews because of how graphic it is, but honestly, a lot of animes are kind of like that. So, but it's really good. So I like that anime a lot. Higurashi? What's Higurashi? I'm sorry, it's probably an anime I've seen. I've just seen so many, so I probably don't recognize the name. Let me pull it up. Let's see. Corpse Party. I have not watched Corpse Party. I watched like one scene of it that you told me to watch, Paradox, and that was it. Animes. Anime. Trying to think what else. What other animes have I seen? Why do I keep saying animes? Animes isn't even proper English. Anime. Fullmetal Alchemist. Seven Deadly Sins. Seven Deadly Sins English dub season just came on a couple weeks ago, and I binged watched it like twice, and it's literally my favorite thing ever. I got one of my friends obsessed with it, and she can't stop watching it, and it's so funny. She was just like, "This is your fault." I'm not entirely English. Yeah. I am, so I don't know why I keep saying animes when it's supposed to just be anime. So yeah. I'm debating. Okay, this is totally back to the book subject. After we were talking about anime, but My Hero Academia. Yes, I have seen My Hero Academia. I like that one. I'm debating on bringing Hybrid into this book. Hybrid is Council and Darkman's younger brother. The only thing is, his power is kind of confusing for some people. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. So Hybrid, he's still a dragon hybrid, but not entirely full-blooded like Council and Darkman. Hybrid, he has this magical staff. It's gonna sound so stupid. But he has a magical staff that allows him, he's kind of like a genie. I don't know why. But I'm realizing that now. He's kind of like a genie. He doesn't live in his staff, though, but he's kind of like a genie. His staff allows him to shapeshift into different forms and kind of help people out with other stuff. So, yeah. Well, okay. Me and live streaming. Dang on Rebecca. Yes. Okay. She doesn't like to be held by me. Unless it's okay with her. Olive, what you doing? Long tail. Olive. So yeah. Trying to think what else. Okay. So we're gonna go to movie subject now. So I went and saw the new Halloween movie a couple weeks ago, and that thing was kind of graphic. I mean, I've seen graphic before, but some of the deaths were kind of extreme. And if y'all haven't seen this movie, I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk about the death. So one of the deaths of the people in the movie, I found this to be very brutal. I mean, I've seen it before on some movies, I think. But Michael Myers, he attacks this one dude after they get out of a cop car. And because he's so mad at the guy, he stomps on his head and his brain and other guts just spew out. Like he crushes his head with his foot. And it was really graphic, and I was just sitting there like, well, okay. But that's one type of graphic. And then you have the jack-o'-lantern graphic. After that death, Michael Myers is looking for the family and his sister, of course. And apparently he wanted to be more in the Halloween spirit. Because this cop was guarding the house, and he turned the cop into a live jack-o'-lantern. He basically carved out his eyes, carved out the inner part of his mouth, and you're just sitting there thinking, how does he have time for this? And he turned him into a jack-o'-lantern. And it's so creepy because his face is kind of melted and everything. So, sorry if that's kind of a disturbing image for y'all. So yeah. What else? Okay. 30 minutes and I'm going strong, so woohoo. But yeah. I'm so tired. I hate being tired. Olive, what are you doing back there? Well, it is Halloween, so yeah. True. But yeah, Olive, what you doing? Hi. Hi. Okay, ignore me. She plans to ignore me. So yeah, I keep saying that one. Olive, what are you doing? Were you trying to crawl under the chair? Hello, Kaylee. Hi. And my phone just went off. So yeah. Okay. Olive is so cute. Thank you. She's a handful. I want to eat. What? Okay then. And a fox emoji. Okay. Trying to think. I feel like there was another book I was going to talk about and I forgot. Let me see. I'm looking. And I want to see where I left off on the Fire Within. I don't even know where I left off on it. Fire Within's next chapter is not ready. I can already tell you all that. It's kind of bad. So yeah. What are y'all barking at? I must check my phone. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end my live stream. I am very tired, so I'm going to leave a couple of comments real quick. So I'm working on the next 2 chapters for Tale Told Twice, so keep an lookout for those. It might be another couple of weeks. If y'all have any song requests for my night quarter, please let me know, and I will try my best to get those done for y'all. More artwork will be seen throughout November. And yeah. So, happy Halloween, everybody. I know it's not as long as my usual Halloween live stream. I'm just super tired right now. So, happy Halloween. Like and subscribe. Go follow me on Wattpad. Still Serene Waters. And ow, that did not feel good. Get off the puppy. Say bye, Olive. Lorelai. Oh, they don't care. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining me.